It's not wanting to lock yourself out.
Yeah.
You got to keep some doors open.
Keep some doors open. That's what he says.
That's a good one. And you get the bonus off the garden.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Good, yeah. Very nice.
Well done, Joel.
Well done.
Chambers of Devious Design is a 2022 game from Redbeak Games, and it's largely based on a board game I've never heard of called Castles of Mad King Ludwig. And it's basically it's a map building game where multiple players take turns trying to build their evil lair. And you get points for how the rooms click together and stuff. You would block off your garden, but you would get the bonus on the laser gun room, the economy bag. Don't I already get that? I have to finish it for the bonus, is it?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Well, let's hope.
Ha ha! My bad advice prevailed.
We spent a lot of time in this because it's a bit of a complex game with a lot of, convoluted rules. I'm going to say convoluted. There's a lot of rules.
Yeah, there's some depth there, isn't there?
Kitchens and gardens. And that gets points for entertainment. That is a mischief room. And that's a magic room, no bonuses. This gets an entertainment bonus.
Then you got your objectives.
Don't confuse me.
So the game revolves around trying to complete rooms to sort of trigger various special effects. And different rooms have different values, and different rooms have different numbers of doors. And the aim is to try and connect the doors and expand your chambers.
I thought it was like a perfect fit.
Yeah,
look at that.
Oh.
How sick is that?
Oh no.
Oh, don't even go over there.
The Diamond Room of Doom.
That works. Let's go for
that.
that.
That's quite nice.
I'm not getting any bonuses, but hell.
The real knack is to make sure you don't run out of doors. Let's face it, nothing's going to fit in there. Oh, it could though, it could. You never know. We're close to the end. We're close to
to the end.
We're close
Half
to
the objective.
So, look, we're going to get a room refresh soon, and you never know what you could get. It's the joy of this game.
Oh, how can I put this? There's lots of conflicting rules where you have to think like, well, what's the best thing for me to do here? You've got, first of all, like there's the point value of the room. That's nice. There's also the fact that if a room has neighbours of a matching not a matching colour, but a sort of like a sympathetic colour. So like you'll get a room which is a garden, but it means if you have an economy room next to it, then it will get an extra bonus.
That's got lots of options, and it's quite small, but you end up blocking the doors in, which is unfortunate.
Because you don't get the points if you don't finish it off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And I think you get the point. I'm not sure. Completing it triggers an effect.
Well, let's just see. I'm going to put it in.
So it's good to complete rooms if you can, but yeah,
man,
that's it.
Still doesn't feel like it's opening things up much.
No, this is only one door. I'll see if I can open it up on next turn anyway.
Oh, thanks.
I've got some cannonballs coming your way.
The other things you have to think about is also, am I hemming myself in? Are there doors going to be able to link out? Am I able to complete the room? Can I close off all the doors? Because if you close off if you manage to connect all the doors up, the room completes and you get a special effect.
We'll see. Let's just...
I was actually trying to hem you in because I thought that's probably, the points were going up fairly slowly, and I thought, I don't think we're going to reach this 70 score target, and I thought it's probably more likely you'll lose rather than win, if you know what I mean, from being hemmed in.
Yes. And
so I tried that. I tried much more successfully in our first game, actually. A second game, I actually cut myself off. I was trying to build up towards you, but I had no doors to go any further.
Yeah.
So I had this idea that I was going to try and hem you in a bit. But
yeah.
actually I've ended up like...
Hemming yourself in?
Yeah, because all my doors are gone.
Yeah.
I can't put a thing in. And then, you know, there's also thinking like, should I deploy a sabotage room and attack my neighbour?
Or yourself. And I could damage a load of rooms.
Okay.
It's going to zap my own rooms. No, it didn't. Yes!
It did zap your own rooms.
Just freeing up a bit of space for you there.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, you can do some more sabotaging now, Joel.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, Mr. Gregg. I'm going to talk a bit about the sabotage stuff because Gregg went for a character which had more like neighbouring bonuses, and I thought, well, you know, I'll go for something which is like plain evil, just see what happens. It wasn't because I wanted to be evil. I mean, I like Gregg a lot. Ish.
I'm thankful that most of my rooms are pretty heavy duty. Yeah, why don't you zap your own rooms? Turn it the other way, yes. Perfect.
The other thing, unfortunately, was I had this beautiful special ability, which was to change the available rooms, all of them to sabotage rooms. And first time I did this in the test game, I thought, oh my God, I replaced all of the rooms with sabotage rooms. I basically meant we had to fire at each other. It was like you called it?
War.
War.
It's war.
When we got to the second game, I thought, let's not do this. I'll wait until there's only a few rooms left in the display. And so when I use my ability, it's just a few rooms for sabotage. So I did that. And that did not also go according to plan. It is! Oh my God!
What? Why have you done that? Did you just do...
I thought it would just refresh the one couple of rooms down the bottom. I thought, hey, I'm wise this time. If I do that, I'm not going to refresh everything.
You did this
and I pressed
time.
the button to do it because it's my power, and it's just like, you know, we're going to do
You
everything.
just declared war again, that's what you've done.
Jesus Christ.
But look, they're all awful rooms. They're awful shaped rooms.
Yes, it was war again.
War! I mean, you'd have to like... You'd have to zap your own room there.
Yeah.
And destroy itself.
It's fine. Although I got my sabotage bonus out of it, it was completely... how can I put it? It changed the landscape of the game.
It chain lightninged. He hit my room, but it also chain lightning his own room. And he ended up disconnecting large parts of his design, and that scuppered you.
If I just do that there.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my God!
Well, you got an achievement at least.
I got an achievement, but I think I lost the game.
So Joel was doing quite well. I was flagging behind. Joel had been keeping an eye out on these objectives where, you know, if you complete a certain number of rooms, you'll get bonus points.
And this is when I get the sabotage bonus room. Thank you.
Oh, you crafty.
It's partly what I was aiming for, why I did it, but I didn't expect to destroy the game again.
No, you're still in it. We're both still in it.
Oh, our points back up to level.
And then you zapped a load of your rooms, and that's when I started to get ahead. And things are looking great. Things are looking fantastic, in fact. To try and use this somehow, but I've got a feeling that's not going to work now.
Oh no, you got the kitchen reward.
I got the kitchen objective as well.
Look at that.
You better get them gardens out, Joel. And then I started to realise, I'm getting myself hemmed in a little bit in the top corner. Then it got to my turn and it said you can't take any more. You can't make a move, so you're going to have to pass. Now in the tutorial, we understood it that you can pass twice.
Yes, yes.
And so I was like, no worries, after this next turn, there's going to be refreshed rooms, so chances are there's going to be something I can connect to some of my remaining doors.
I did check things that nothing really fits at the moment, right?
Ah.
I mean, that fits, but it doesn't link back up with those rooms.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do this. Oh.
The game knows.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. No!
Unfortunately, there was one like sub-rule there we didn't notice. And that was basically that if there's only one other player left who can go, they win. And in a 2-player game, it basically means if you pass once, you automatically, you've lost. The game is over. And all I can say, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Does this mean I'm gonna win by default? Because, oh no, the room list is gonna change, so you might be.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one shot at this. I just passed once.
I thought it was passed twice.
I thought it was passed twice. The tutorial said twice. I wouldn't have done that if I was going to throw the game.
I don't think I had a choice.
Choice. Knowing that rule exists now, it makes me realise how both of us we were flying very close to the sun.
Yeah.
Because we were thinking, oh, we'll be fine. We can pass twice. And there was no end of times where we were both like, I'm struggling here to try and find one room that will fit one door.
Is that?
Oh. You need something long and thin to get in there. If you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean, don't you? So something that the tutorial does is it kind of moves around from telling you to click things and to use your thumbsticks. And while you can play it with controller, I get the feeling that it's meant to be played with a mouse and keyboard. We played it quite nicely with 2 controllers, but there were some issues where you couldn't mouse over a room to see what its properties were once you'd placed it, which did cause some confusion when we were like, well, if I close this room off, if I complete this room, what effect will that have? Your next room effect triggers twice. Damage immunity for this room. Increase room score by... Which room is it though?
You can play with up to 4 players, I believe, and you can also play against AI. So yes. That's... I don't know. I understand from what I've read is that the AI varies from fairly easy to quite difficult.
Yeah.
I can imagine they're probably very good at doing Tetris. But at the end of the day, I think it was fun. I'd love to spend more time with it, playing a few more games. And maybe trying it like in single player against an AI and seeing how well I can do, because there's a lot of different things to try and juggle, and the idea like just go away and just put some rooms together, it falls apart pretty quickly.
It can't it? Yeah, there's lots of little connections that you're looking for with like your objectives and your little bonuses and your special effects and character abilities and how you can deny a piece for another player.
What do I want to do? Neighbor. Are you staring? My God, it's been a while since we had that kind of.
It's quite rare we play video games that are so heavily influenced by board game sensibility. So this has been quite nice for us, even though it's obviously been a lot more time consuming. But I really enjoyed it, and it's one that I'd like to play either with bots, with another player, or with a few others. Like, I think if you can get the right people involved, I think it'd be a good time.
Yeah, it's looking a good decision by me to.
You're getting a bit overzealous with the destroy Gregg button, aren't you?
Yeah. Something I like to do more on the weekend, destroy Gregg.